Arkadaşlar yeni bir yere geldik. Burayı bağlayacağız. Buradan başlayalım.
Seems it was developed. From what I can tell, the reason I mentioned the chiral radiation, practically speaking, it should also deal dead. You can't use it without. Gotta think before you. You know, even I. So if the chiral shot, and if you can deliver my, there's a lot of other. If you bring them onto the. Thanks. I'm still so I'll be rude. I don't know if I can. Your support would be a... Anyway, be warned that the... So if and... Good luck with everything.
Sam, apologies. Once again, I'm contacting you via our dedicated... I'll get to the point. Has Charlie ever behaved in a manner you felt was... I ask because his credibility, as routinely calculated by APAS, despite attempting to confirm his credentials via the UCA's National ID Registry, it may well be the case that he does not even... I can only hope that my suspicions are up. For now, Sam, proceed to South Fort Knott and put it on... It is imperative, and the sooner we can... When you are ready to...
İyi, en azından biraz şeye geçiyoruz. Bunu şimdi alabilir miyim? Bayağı mesafe var. Peki buradan böyle aşağı doğru gitsem. Ha, buradan böyle çıkmamız lazım. Böyle doğru değil mi? Evet. Doğru değil mi? Doğru gidiyorum. Tamam, doğru gidiyorum.
That's the way. Hook that one.
büyük bir yere bağlayacağız belli ki.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Bayağı bir malzemesi var.
Well, hazardous materials not with at one moment while I confirm the car. Marvelous. This is in absolutely impeccable condition. Well, now, I'm on the cusp of a. Go ahead.
Now displaying your current Porter grade.
On the network, this should enable me. As for the cargo you brought, I applied a few fit. It is a You'll find it deals on. Which wine coming at? It's hard to say, but so that's all the more reason. Ideally, this. Unfortunately, those. In addition, you can swap them in, and I highly recommend. Thank you again. I'll be sure to continue. I intend to look. Any assistance you. Oh, before you go, a gift I was in. This cargo. I'll need some time to. I'll be sure to post the order.
Sam, it's me. Our enemies are Chiral Network Cup. We are already seeing just a bit more, Sam. And to prepare for what... Be advised, Sam, that I've switched this call to private. We need to talk about Chuck. I reviewed the contract between APAC and Drawbridge and followed the money. By doing so, I was able to confirm that funding for Drawbridge was provided by none other than Bridget, though they used intermediaries to obfuscate the transactions. Bridget is undoubtedly this. In other words, Drawbridge cannot be considered as an independent civilian. Should these details come to your attempts to integrate Mexico and Australia into the chiral net, when I tasked but I will continue.
Burada bir şey var.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
Just like old times. Where are we? This place does wonders for my mood. The repairs to the DHV Magellan are still ongoing, so I thought to return here and see if I couldn't make progress with our Lou investigation.
Learn anything new?
Well, at the Motherhood's facility, we managed to confirm that Lou's original serial number was none other than BB00. And this is what I found when I attempted to search for associated records. To build the chiral network, 9 sacrificial BBs were prepared. However, the network's original design required only 1. A single sacrificial BB unit facilitating chiral communications across the entire North American continent. This approach called for what was dubbed a core bridge baby, and BB00 was a lucky candidate assigned to play this role. However, Bridges subsequently abandoned the idea, their tests having failed to yield the desired results. And so it was that the model requiring multiple sacrificial BBs was ultimately adopted.
Meanwhile, Lou was placed into storage for an extended period, and for reasons yet unknown, inherited the identity of BB-28.
Records indicate that the Bridges research team was responsible for the reclassification.
Were they trying to cover up the earlier experiments by falsifying Lou's production year, perhaps? Or did Bridges have some other hidden agenda?
I'm afraid that remains unclear.
Well, we now know Lou was born 11 years ago. There may very well have been a connection with Neil.
You know, my fondness for this place isn't wholly nostalgic. It has the most delightful hot springs, you see. Though, truth be told, even they aren't my favorite thing about it. If you can find the time, you should come visit. Give the old bones a soak.
Oh, a warm bath does sound good.
Perfect treat for a weary traveler. Anyway, I'll see you aboard the Magellan.
Do you read me, Sam? This is Tarman. I've relocated my hand at last, out there on the currents, bobbing along like before. Now that our connection has been re-established, I should finally be in a position to wrap up repairs on the ship. But that won't be enough for what's coming. We need to improve our weaponry as well. South Fort Knot is... It so happens that just a few more... Access the South...
Thank you for coming. Be after my child. You're the father.
O asker onun babası.
Departing facility.
Hello. I finished preparing. You'll find it utilized. Oh, and my Anyway.
Sam, you'll forgive. I did a deep dive into the DHV Magellan. While it is indeed a civilian vessel that has been the financing for that work appears to have come from Bridget's own accounts. It would be fair to say that this would make it a government vessel. And if Charlie was involved in all of the relevant, this only increases the likelihood that Charlie has Of course, it now seems likely that Charlie does not exist. In which case, if everything, then it's plain up. Further This is a as such, as always.
Oo. Bunları ne yapacağız? Nereye götüreceğim bunu?
Order accepted. Thank you.
Sam, it's that I've also been making, as I told you before, we previously thought, and that this was done. However, and now we know what Bridges intended. They ensured that per the official record. So, well, I did. It was registered, as you may have guessed, and she did it all.
It was Amelie. I can't believe she went to such lengths. It was thanks to her that you could even meet Lou in the first place then.
Aging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
Hayaletler çıkmaya başlamış.
They can sense them, Sam. Be on your guard for BTs.
Getirdim. Bakalım nasıl koyuyor bu kadar malzemeyi.
Welcome back, Sam. Just give me a moment to... Struth, Sam. This cargo's in flawless condition. You're in a class of your own.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
We'll prep... It won't be long now to... Anyway, I'd better... Thanks again, Sam.
Sam, your next objective will also be your last. To put them on the grid, you'll first need to link up. It's safe to assume that this final step will be the most challenging yet. For now, you should rest in the private room to ensure you're well prepared.
Did you sleep well, Sam? Repairs to the DA. We're ready for you to check the main cannon and... I'll let you know when it's ready. Anyway, then finish off anything you... Then prepare to continue. We're counting on you, Sam.
Sam, you're first. You are to proceed so long as even it is therefore is our latest reports. This would give them a. If you intend to go on after you have destroyed, head directly to a contingent of ghosts. We need to bring it on. Once you've extended, there's no time to wait.
Arkadaşlar diğer bölümde görüşmek üzere. Kendinize iyi bakın. Hoşça kalın.